Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition featuring Kaos Engines DLC. And today's somewhere in the world is one of 3 of the peace churches built after the 30 Years' War. This particular one, wooden construction, no nails, pretty damn awesome. And right now we have a haven to defend, and we have the possibility, of course, whenever we do these haven defenses, we have the possibility to gain a recruit if they like us enough. I have a feeling the chances for recruits are probably less in Legend. It only makes sense than any of the other levels, but we can always hope. We can always cross our fingers. Let's get in here. Boy, it is nighttime. I said last time we'd look for the date line, see how far away it is, and we might be able to wait, but you know, time is also an issue in this game. Since the defending forces way outnumber the attacking, we're going to go in here and do it at nighttime anyway. So let's just get out there and make it happen. We got our team. Let's just do a quick check to make sure they have the weapons we want. And of course, you threw that grenade at us last time, Andre. Wasn't your fault, but let's give one back to you. This time, please, only throw it at the Pandorans. It's a rule of having a grenade, by the way. Soren, Black, you also threw that grenade inside the building to take off some armor, so there's yours back. And other than that, we're probably pretty well equipped. I don't see a lot of SP that we need to spend right at the moment. It's much harder in Legend to earn those precious SP, in case you didn't notice. And I think here's the big question here, and actually I wouldn't have enough ammo unless I spent to get it, because we've used it with our other sniper weapon. So we'll keep this weapon here. It's not quite as powerful, not quite as accurate, but until they, you know, evolve into stronger Pandorans, we'll go a little longer with the independent rifle here. And Vrontius Zeus. Found out the Vrontius is ancient Greek for thunderer. So actually it worked out nice that you have become a heavy, so you can go thunder away with that heavy weapon. And it looks like we are ready. Not much to do on this one. All items on this battlefield will be automatically recovered. We'll see you down there. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at the battle map and see what we have. Of course, I just love these maps, don't you? Everything's spread out so far. There's absolutely no way we are going to be able to save all these structures. That is my belief. I think, well, we got 1, 2, 3 right ahead of us. So if we kind of angle, we got to come forward a little bit. And let's start going up the center to start seeing what we see off the bat, because there's nothing in sight right now. I guess we'll start doing it with,
can't wait. Yeah,
Landon Avery, you're the first assault, the first scout I picked. We're going to do some dashing moves to give us mobility in case we find some awkward Pandorans in our first moves. We're going to send you kind of up the center a little bit. Nothing on the first move. Let's see where we want to dash you next. Probably through the... We're going to take a peek through the magic door. Let's see what we see up here.
Pushing on.
Aha! We have found ourselves some Pandorans, and they need to be dealt with. Unfortunately, you're now blocking the door. Oh, okay. Well, maybe, if we're lucky, we can shoot over your shoulder over here with Mark, the Hat Schiffer, and take out one of them. And then, actually, I don't think you can see both. You can only see one of them, too. So we... all the way home. Let's see. Well, the other thing is we could jump both heavies, although I think they're too far away.
What's our plan?
We can team up on one for a double dash kind of Bash Brothers attempt. See, we can get here on this one, but you're going to be too far away in the back to be able to reach for the second half of the Bash Brothers team. Yeah. Oh well. And you're too far back to gain an angle, unless you, yeah, and we can't get you out here at a different angle for a shot, so we don't have really a good chance to pick that guy up. The option would be, and then this won't kill him. Whoops. Wrong grenade. Let's get this one going.
Executing.
And we can hurt him. Both. Problem is, it doesn't solve my problem of getting over to this one. And that's like the range, and there's nobody else I could get closer. Although then, maybe that single bash will be enough, depending on how much we damage him. Let's see, his hit points are 110. Most definitely, that's probably going to be enough for a bash. Because we can make the bash then. Because your bashes, oof, maybe not. We'd have to do half. It's going to be cutting it close. You know why? Because you haven't picked up the bash skill. Now, why couldn't the game have put the one with Brawler in the forward spot? It's just not meant to be. So we're going to still attempt that. I'm going to still take the chance. I'm going to be daring. Why not, right? And it's still not a guarantee that that's going to be all that amazing of a shot. But,
shake it, baby.
You know, let's take a look and see if it'll all work out. Yeah, because then the grenade will kill him if we hit, and there's a pretty good chance to hit. And you did your job. Now we have to have the grenade. So yeah, I'm going to take the risk that the grenade can do just enough damage. Yeah, see, it's not taking him out half. If that damage potential, the potential damage meter read just a little higher, I'd have more confidence. But here we go. We got him bleeding, and his health is 60. There's a, oh, I think that's going to be just within our range of being able to bash. 61. Let's hope there's no armor that causes that to be a problem, but it doesn't matter because he's also bleeding. We can do this now. We saved our first piece of machinery. The only thing we have to worry about is by jumping there, will we spy another enemy? So let's come over. Well, we'll just come here. So potentially we have the machinery providing us cover. Let's find out. Well, how about that? That's called working as a team and getting things done. All the pieces gelled and worked on that one. How about that? It's those episodes where things don't gel and shots miss when you expect them to hit. That's when we're going to have our challenges. So once again, we're sitting here again with no known enemies on the map. So we've kind of cleared the center. We haven't really cleared over here, have we? But we kind of had some good sight over here. So we're gonna start taking our next assault, and that's you, Sauron. We're gonna send you off more in this direction. See if we can roust up any more Pandorans. Now coming through here, I don't know, am I going to see more that way or coming through? There's a lot to block our sight that way. So no, we'll come forward, because if they end up being farther back, this is our path to get over there, I think. My best judgment. And nothing. That's not... Well, that's pretty good cover. You know, you can't... And we got this side where the corner cover doesn't cover us. We're holding that ground, so let's push up. And we don't find anything. You know, we haven't even found the disciples of Anu. Where the heck are you, disciples? You're supposed to be here to help us. You're supposed to be here to help us. Let's get our snipers moving. We're going to get you, Sir Salcease, since you weren't able to join us in the firing fun. We're going to head you off in this direction, too, to follow this path to see about protecting these devices. And we'll give you that cover position. No, we don't want you to evacuate. You must have seen our first disciples of Anu. Now maybe, just maybe, let's do this. Can you reach them with a jet jump? Yes. So we now have some help. Woohoo! Thank you, Andre. Let's move you back on the conveyor belt. We didn't see any enemies. Let's get our disciples of Anu running forward for us to help us looking down in this direction. Yeah. Let's just send you out this way, full bore. Well, we'll send you this far.
I'm going in.
Yeah, didn't see anything. Here you go.
On my way.
And Sir Salcease, let's get you back to where we wanted to get you. What the heck? You can do it. So let's put our pistol out there.
I'll keep both.
And Andre, you're done. Let's see what happens. Let's see where they start coming out from under the floorboards. See where they appear. Okay, so they did damage this one, so that we do have somebody over in this corner. And we see some more disciples of Anu, a little berserker guy over here. And this is the one they've been picking on. Oh, and they just destroyed it. So this is where they're huddled. So we will try and make a stand if we can at this machine to try and protect it. What we can also see about doing that, you
5 by 5.
Andre will not be able to get there in one jump to get another guy on our side. In fact, you won't be able to get very far in one turn anyway. So we're probably going to jump you up here for the will, so we can keep dashing. So let's do that last after we use some of that will. And
Channel open.
we could pick this guy up here, but you know, he's going to keep him tied up in his AI state, uncontrolled state. So we're not going to go up there. We're gonna move our focus over here.
I'm ready.
One way we're going to do that is we're going to dash over here. We can probably see this guy. If we don't have a shot, we will lay down some Overwatch. And let's come out here. These guys are fairly far back. Let's come out here. Maybe we'll get a direct shot too. We'll see what we're dealing with. And it's an Arthron, so yeah, a direct shot from here is not a bad one.
Enemy spotted.
Okay. Oh, he's got friends. Friends in depth. Ooh, now that's a little too many friends in depth for my taste. Oof. Are we going to be able to dash you? Do you have a path over there? Yes. Except you only have one dash at the moment. Let's use it. I can get you one more dash. Andre, can you please get us the will for another dash?
Here to go.
Okay, do we want to move you anywhere further special? We'll take a step to the edge.
Here we go.
Okay, we've just picked up some extra dash. Once again, we'll need more for next turn. Let's stand you up high. See if you can see some of these guys. Okay. Yeah, not an amazing, not quite an amazing angle. Too much can be blocked by that ladder. So it would appear that the best way for you to do your damage and be able to kill these suckers is through Overwatch.
What's our move?
And it would appear that the best way for you to do damage, let's find out, is to kill them. I think we have a good chance to kill. Then again, maybe we don't, but we took off his claw! So there we go. So the claw prevented us from killing him, but he is harmless. Harmless little pet.
What's our plan?
No, Vrantios. What's in our best interest now? Obviously, a bash, jump and bash will not help you. What I'm thinking is, so why don't we pick up some more will with you, and then you'll be in a position to rain down a grenade on these guys if they're coming towards this thing. That might be the play. Let's get you set, and hopefully this guy should no longer charge the structure. Let's get you set on Overwatch, a close range Overwatch, for anyone coming for the machine or us. They got to get close to harm it, so we'll set it that way. We're going to get you hustling your rear end over here. Actually, we might as well send you to pick this guy up and help take care of the Triton. There's no direct path anyway to get you into the action any quicker, so let's just go this way. Yeah, and all you guys from Anu are just vastly out of position as far as this map is concerned. We'll take a step back with you just in case they do charge and try to claw you. And then Cease, we're going to get you up here. There's no way you can climb up anything. Oh, yeah, there is a way you can climb up thing and maybe get us a shot here. So we're going to do it. Since we can't get you a shot this turn alone, we might as well, this will give us a good chance for a future shot.
They can't stop me.
And it'll get us yet even more will for our dashing assaults. And maybe we just try the same thing since our snipers are so out of position. We don't have quite the movement to get you to the top of the ladder yet, though. But hell, next turn, you'll be up there. You may not get a shot, but you'll be ready. And there's enough enemies out there. We're going to need all the shots we can get. And once again, it doesn't make sense moving you forward in this direction because you're not going to be... Yep, there you go.
Moving up.
All right. That means we have you, and that means you're jumping up to rain down a grenade and pick up some will while you're at it. Now the structure's here, so I guess we'll jump you back off to this side for the best chance to throw a grenade this way or that way. Okay, and we got sight of one of these guys at least. And yeah, we'll take one step there. I think that's appropriate. Let's see what happens. Club him. Good job. He's dazed. Ooh. Now he's coming a different way. Except we have a sniper now. Who can take care of him? I don't know where he went that way. And here's our Overwatch shot, and it was great. He's running away and gone. Oh, how many Tritons out there were there? So they're coming for some different stuff, different structures. They decided to end around for these guys. Little did they know, Cease lies in wait, and he has quick aim available also.
Zooming in.
And quick aim can now finish the job. Awesome.
We got him.
Okay. Well, you guys are kind of out of it over here. Pick this guy up. Since there does happen to be an enemy or two over in this direction. Pick this guy up. Your job is done. We are going to have them do a little killing for us. Let's come over here with the Disciples of Anu. These are kills, you know, you'd prefer to take yourself, but you know, let's get through this mission.
I'll be right there. Finger on the trigger.
Okay. Now we have no more enemies over in this direction. We have, actually it might be the enemy as far as what we have left. So sorry, you may be getting up this ladder mark just too little too late.
Let's go.
But if for some reason we don't manage to take him out this turn, you'll have a great potential for a shot next turn. Looks like
Let's show him what
we
we
have
can
some
do.
dashes available. Now he's in a corner. Yeah, I think we may have to set up for Overwatch. He can't come through this way. It looks like he has to come around this way to get towards this machinery. So I think we're setting up a little Overwatch for our friend here. Actually, it says we have a shot through the bookcase from here. Maybe.
Pushing on.
Let's go check it out.
Preparing to fire.
You know, works for me.
Steel on target.
And let's see what our other dashing dude, Soren, can provide to us. Is there? Let's get you dashed here. And then let's get a sense of, can you see him from any of these other spots? Maybe right there, if we're lucky, you can finish the job from there. So let's dash you over there. And see if we have a shot that it indicates. And we do. Look at that. We did lose a piece of machinery we were tasked with saving, but you know, sometimes you can't help that stuff. And we got 2 promotions, which I love. Vrantius, you now can bash with the big boys. There you go. And Soren, return fire. So that's also a good promotion we're going to be able to pick up. Good job, guys. All right. Nice rewards. That's probably the best reason for going after this mission. We got good attitude improvement and very minor hit with New Jericho. So worthwhile mission all around. Unfortunately, we have failed to identify the origins of these Pandorans. So no upcoming nest mission on this one. Replenish, and we're ready to go. The question becomes, what mission do we need to take on next? The stamina's on the low side. We can probably squeeze another mission in. So I think what we'll do is we'll go back to see if we can handle Dreamers Awaken. Then we'll be very close to our base to recover after that. Let's get ourselves promoted so we don't forget about that. All right, there's our return fire that we cherish so much. We're going to give you one more spot of will. And it was pointed out nicely, don't forget strength, because the soldiers do start out a little less strong than they do in some of the other levels. So it's something to keep an eye on. Now, where else? We had one more promotion. Vrontius, you're going to be joining the ranks of the Brawlers. Whoops, we don't need to change your look. Join the ranks of the Brawlers right there. Well, there's a potential cross-class with a sniperist. No rush to get to those yet and figure cross-classes, but we're going to then carry a fair amount, so we'll pop in the will, because guess what? Your next promotion is Warcry, and I use Warcry pretty well. You know, I want to have a few will points to be able to use Warcry. All right. Let's get flying. The Dreamers Awaken. I think I'm going to try squeezing this in and give us a Twofer episode here. Let's hope I'm not biting off more than I can chew. But Fort Heinlein is a haven run by New Jericho, which means that normally things are quiet and under control. But right now, there's an emergency. A group of soldiers is on a killing spree. It began with strange dreams, voices heard in the night, a local doctor tells our operatives. I could not detect any physiological changes, and there were certainly no signs of infection, but their behavior simply cannot be explained by PTSD or similar conditions, which we here at New Jericho are sadly quite familiar with. It's like something has driven them mad. If we stop these soldiers, New Jericho will undoubtedly be grateful to us. Stop a group of rampaging soldiers. Let's see if we got what it takes to get it done. As far as equipment, I think we've picked up enough supplies where it's probably worthwhile. And actually, well, we'll check at some base building things with the stuff that we have here. We'll try to remember to do that after the mission. I think it's a good time to make sure everybody has a med kit. You know, I think we can ditch that and go for a med kit. In fact, let's just build one this way. Bring it down here. Go back and give you a med kit. Then we'll build one more for the other heavy. I don't know, that's a little bit of a roundabout way to get there, but we got there. I don't think there's going to be a lot. No, there we go. Take that back. We have some will to dole out there. Sir Southease, so we'll give you will. Mark the Hat Schiffer, you didn't earn quite enough for will. Oh, that's because we gave you the Farsighted, which gave you some will. So you actually got a little bit of a push on will. And Vrantios, we're going to take out one of these backup ammo things, and we're going to throw that other med kit right there. Okay, we're going to take out both of the backup med kits. You know, ammo-wise burst, so that's only 4 shots there. So we're gonna ditch the grenade and put some ammo back in there. We're gonna do it that way. All right, that should be everybody. I think we're ready to take on this mission. Cross your fingers that we're ready. All items on this battlefield will be automatically recovered after mission success. All right, let's kind of get a look at our starting spot. And we just have to kill all the enemies. And this is a map, I'm sure if you've played the game before, you know, some of these starting missions you've seen before. And most of the time, you know, the big question starting out is always, will there be an enemy upstairs or will there not be an enemy upstairs? That's always the big guessing game, the big question. How far can we get a sniper, and how do we want to position them to best help us out? We can send one wide to try covering the outside, and by sending wide, I think we're going to come right here. Even though it will allow pistol overwatch. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's start our first movement with an assault. And we're going to stand right in front of a window. Of course, will that block your movement to get out there? No, not necessarily. So we're going to stand an assault right in the window. Check out the room here.
Already there.
And nothing. So we're going to bring... Let's bring our sniper here for starters, Sir Southeast. Head to the corner, see if you see anything, and we don't. So we're going to position ourselves here to cover the alley, and then if we need to, we can also come in through the side window over here. Nothing. Not always the case here. Let's not confirm that. We're going to do some pistol overwatch. Nothing too far out. just in case somebody runs at us. And now,
Still
where do we
alive.
want our other sniper? Do we want one to be able to get indoors, or do we want to really make a statement outside on the side? I'm a little nervous. We aren't hearing any sound cues. Of course, they haven't moved yet. Do we play the game, throw a random grenade up high, and just see if there's an enemy up there? Sometimes there is, sometimes there's not. And I don't want to play the game of jumping a heavy up there and activating them all. So, how should we do this? Do I want to send a heavy and jump them around this way to give us an angle of shots this way, perhaps? We'll send one around the back side over here. Let's see, if you're here, I think you can jump down right there if we need to take the cover. We'll come here, see what we see around. It'll actually let us know if we got anybody up on the roof. And then if we have to from here, I think we could jump down into cover if we have to. That way I won't feel like we're overextending ourselves necessarily by doing this. No vision on the roof. But we did spy a couple enemies on that roof. The roof I wasn't expecting them on. So they actually could eventually make it over here. Now we are a target for them. So, and look at that. We cannot. Here I was thinking we'd be able to jump down. Because look, we can jump down on the inside. And the outside wall really is no different than the inside wall. And yet I can't jump down on the outside wall. So that makes absolutely no sense to me. If I jump down here, we're still in range where they can fire at us, but probably with this cover we'll hold up just fine. So let's jump down here.
Moving now.
And that's your position. It also means then we can jump up to the roof. And could anybody be in those rooms though? Or as a heavy, is this roof out of your range? No, but if you could see them from that range, you would have been able to see this roof. So we're going to send our second jumper, Andrei. Oh, what's blocking our jump onto the roof? The light post ahead of us? Let's move you up.
On the move.
See if that one step allows us to jet jump now. Yeah, now we can. Let's take a peek into that room.
Let's get this done.
This is where it would be nice to have the war cry ability in case we're finding things, but you know, let's not cry over spilt milk. Let's hang out right here for you. We're gonna overwatch in case somebody's, I don't know how many times I've had somebody come through that door. So let's just overwatch and cover that door. And we got another sniper to position. There's no way to get you up on the roof except from over on the side here to help us out. So and we don't see anybody over here. So we're going to take a chance. It's not great cover if somebody comes running around the corner and we only got a pistol to stop them. But we'll give it a go.
I'm going
Get
in.
you closer to the ladder. At least against the building and not standing totally out in the open. Then we're going to dash. Yeah, we're going to do a single dash for you to get you in front of the window just in case as we breach the building.
Let's go.
We can at least prepare for them, someone coming through the door. All right, we're ready to go. Let's find out if we've done it proper.
Action.
Oh, the madman. Oh, we're panicked. The one that drove him mad has panicked us. Oh, and he didn't quite activate our overwatch, dang it. That was the whole point. So maybe that wasn't as protected as we could have hoped. So we're hurting just a little bit, and there goes his panic. Now, we got nobody out on the side. We got to be careful. We got a screaming priest in the back room here that's going to be hard to get close to. We gotta draw him out to come to us somehow. Now let me just take a look here. Are we early enough in the game? He has return fire. So we have to come up with an answer to his return fire, because usually the assaults don't have the ability. Our assaults can't take out their arm armor.
My turn.
Little tongue twister for me. Doggone it. I was hoping I could make it to the window so we could take the shot with quick aim. Darn it. And this guy's going to come charging through at us through the door and give us some nice shots there. So that's not going to be healthy and good for us. Well, doggone it. Because we dash ourselves in here to get a shot on this guy, we're going to take return fire. We are going to take return fire. And he could come down the stairs or come through and shoot at the heavy. Well,
Can't wait.
let's do this. Let's take our dash. Doesn't come through the door. Let's open the door. Let's take a look at what the shot does. And like I thought, it doesn't take out the arm, and we are prone to return fire. So, so this is
I'm here.
you're not carrying a grenade, you're carrying a grenade.
I'm ready.
So maybe what we have to do is soften him so we can take him out without return fire banging into us. Think we can get that done? Of course, if we're going to throw it, we have to be out of his line of sight, right? Because then he wouldn't be able to return fire on us if we're out of his sight. That's my understanding of how return fire works, and I think we're out of his line of sight right here. So I am going to dash it, though, just so we have movement to run after we throw the grenade, and we don't have a grenade with this guy. So much for best laid plans.
My turn.
Yeah, all I can provide is a pistol, which will get me blasted. And if I come up, I can try coming up to get ready for the enemy that we're featuring or facing upstairs. You're kind of useless at the moment outside, so we're going to bring you over here. It's crouch cover. You still may take a hit, but it's going to allow us to overwatch a pistol, at least for when he comes through the door.
I'll keep both eyes open.
So it looks, guys, like one of you two, flip a coin, is going to need to take some return fire on this one. So now if I step you here, that's a pretty crappy angle. You're going to take, it's such close range, it really doesn't make a difference, I don't think. Now maybe this would give a better angle and better cover for us than this one would, and still give us a decent shot. We're going to try. Just try to minimize the damage that we end up taking because of this. Here comes a return fire. And he hit us pretty solid. Way solid. Now the thing is, I should be able to dash up here and focus. Hopefully we did, yeah, we did some damage to that arm. Now our close range shot should allow us to kill him. And there's no one able to move down here that I can see from that range that can get a shot on us. So let's just come in close and make sure we nail that arm.
Never give up.
And take it out. That way only one of us had to worry about the return fire. We now have him bleeding, and he has no other way to hurt us. That's the way we like him. We have another sniper.
Ready to go to work.
And how do we want to use you? Is there any windows they can jump out up here? There is potentially, although maybe he can jump there. I'm thinking of bringing you up to the window. Problem is I can't really overwatch because this guy's gonna move, run away bleeding. So down here. So actually what we can do, if somebody comes through out here, we'd be able to put you at the base of the ladder, and then next turn, if we needed an extra shot on this roof, you'd be able to run up and go blam. Is there any other way we can get you positioned that we can use you? Eventually we need you on the roof the way these guys are positioned. So let's put you at the base of the ladder. Alright. We can then, just in case we don't have awareness of somebody, or somebody jumps out a window, or who knows what, let's do the overwatch here. And Vrantios, thank goodness we decided to equip some med kits, but we need to get you out of here so you can use it. So why don't we? Probably the best thing to do is just run around the corner. You won't be able to heal up this moment, but let's put you on this side. That gets you out of line of sight of everybody and keeps you nearby. You won't be able, like I said, heal up this turn, but hopefully maybe you'll be able to jump out on somebody who decides to jump off the roof.
Sprinting to
So
position.
let's try that. No! The one way he didn't need to run. What a waste of ammo. Look, you have a shot, Frantios. Well, there's the pistol. Didn't stop him too much. But only one bullet hit us. That's a good thing. Now the priest has panicked some more of us. Yikes. That's nasty. That is
Repositioning.
nasty.
Hope
Count
this
to
works.
10.
Breathe.
Okay. That is nasty. Well, we see him now. Problem is, he's got a weapon that can hurt us now. But maybe if he shoots the weapon, he won't scream at us, and we won't panic next turn. The good news is the guys upstairs did not panic. That is the good news. Andre, what's your shot look
Trying
like?
to aim.
Yeah, I'm thinking to prevent damage, we got to see about taking out his arm. We'll do it with a quick aim because we have the will, so we can
All I need is a clear
move
shot.
for a follow-up. See if we can hit that arm and take it out. Maybe right in the corner. That gives us the best chance to hit the arm. And we got the arm, and we stayed safe because of it.
Ready.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to run over here and bash him. Because I want to get these guys panicking. Okay, now he's going to bleed out in one turn. Good. Let's get you... Ooh, two of them are downstairs. This says it's full cover in that direction. It sure doesn't look like full cover in that direction. Might mean they shoot at us. Let's see what your shot can do for us, Avrantius. The question becomes, you can see 3 of them. The problem with that is they can come over and shoot you. And you're hurting. And they can hurt you some more. We gotta heal you. There's no 2 ways about it. And we're gonna move you around the corner to try and keep you safe. Since that's a 3-action weapon. Come back to fight another day. My motto. It is now my motto. I just don't trust it. It looks like he can see through that wall to hit us. So if I'm going to come to the wall to you know, I don't need to take their shots. I don't need to have that happen. We have a grenade we can throw over the edge. Next turn.
Comes online.
I'm going to have you kneel up here, potentially take a shot. What do you think about that? Nah, or we're going to bring you here so we can't quite see you, so you're in a position to come over the edge and help us out with a quick aim. I think that's probably smarter. There's no reason to get hit if we don't have to be, right?
Repositioning.
And we'll overwatch with a pistol. Just in case. Is there a way for them to come up on the ladder? There sure is. So let's cover the ladder.
Covering.
And, where do I want to move you? If I moved you to the edge, you could take some shots on drive with your heavy armor, although they just have shredding armor. We just don't need that. Let's bring you back here. You can step up and throw a grenade if we need it. Now, here's something I didn't think about, is we have Overwatch through the inside. Maybe we can get lucky and pick one of them up. Now I got to worry about the health of our panicked guys inside here from this priest. Let's hope we hold it together. Nice. Although it was his head, he can still shoot us.
Oh!
Oh, we're mind controlled. Oh no, holy smokes. And he did come up to get us, and he's going to be able to shoot. Ouch. Well, now. The bad news is we got to back off against our own guy. Because he's mind controlled for what, 2 turns it looks like? So we got to get the hay out of here. We're going to dash you.
Never give up.
We're going to step off to the side out of sight.
On the move.
And we're going to heal. I tell you, I need to invest in the old... need to invest in the old first aid manufacturing company. Because we're going through them like crazy. Can you make it around the corner and still shoot? Not really.
Moving to position. Ready to fire.
Not worth it. So we're going to get you in a position to maybe make a future shot worth it. Once again, maybe that wasn't the best place to send you overall. We do have the ability to come down here. What's his health? We can't bash him. We can't kill him by bashing. We can definitely take this guy out.
It's hard to shoot like this.
Let's focus on the arm. Hopefully we hit it and he cannot return fire. We did our job. Sir Saucis, you are doing it. So once again, let's make sure he doesn't have a grenade. Doesn't look like it. He's been neutered. You've done your job. Heal yourself.
I need to recover.
Andrei. Now we have not taken out his arm, so we do need to be careful about him. Do we launch a grenade over the edge since our bash won't kill him? Now our bash get him down to 20, still not guaranteed to bleed him out. And I technically don't want to, but this is what we can try. Let's just hope you don't dash out here and kill us. We could take a single shot with a sniper. Right? I'm really feeling the lack of war cry. I would want to war cry you guys right now, and we just don't have it. I could take a single shot. Do a world of hurt on this guy. We might take return fire. We'll focus on the arm just in the off chance that we can take it out. And we did, so we don't have to take return fire. That's a good news. Let's get over here, out of sight from our own guy, who's about to come after us probably. And hope he can't find us. Now, how do we want to play you? How do we want to play you? He's bleeding 20, so he's going to die. He won't die right away. But him, we could bash. So let's go for the will. Let's go for the will hits. We got to play for the will hits. Unfortunately, we can't jump. We don't have any will. Probably because of that panic. And I can't get close enough to bash you. So I'm going to sit right there and try to gain some will. Sorry, and stay put. Let's see what happens. Run away, run away.
Ready to rumble.
And he's coming for us, but he can't shoot because he double moved. So let's see if we can't keep running away from him. And the priest has made himself visible. We got to try working on that priest some way, somehow. We got to get this guy hurting. Let's see. He's going to run away. Now let's see. We can come down here and throw a grenade. There's option 1 on the priest. At least I think you're in range if we move here that we can hit you with a grenade. So let's try a grenade.
Advancing. Enemy contact.
There's the priest. Here comes the grenade. Oh, we can't throw the freaking grenade because of the roof. Damn arc of the... Why don't they design their buildings with arched high roofs? Roofs? Well, with that being the case, let's hide you. Because he may try screaming. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but let's hide.
I'm going.
Maybe he'll chase us. Now what kind of health does he have? 160. What kind of armor does he have? You know, looking at his will being at 7, it probably would have been in our benefit to have maybe bashed the guy to have him lose some more will. Maybe he would run out of the ability to keep us mind controlled if we did that. So maybe, well, we couldn't bash him, but we can kill him and give the guy another will hit. And maybe his mind control, he'll lose some mind control over us. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
Zooming in.
There's a will hit. Now his will is down to 5. Please lose control of our guy. And I'm thinking, what weapon do you carry? It's a very hurtful pistol. If he's able to get 2 shots, he's not proficient with it either. That's probably why he hasn't been using it. What kind of... oh, you can't even dash. So it doesn't make sense going for the guy there. What it does is make sense... Gosh, doggone it! It makes sense for us to run away, and that's not what we need to do right now. I could run away in here and get shot. I can run you away in here and be too close to him. So we just gotta... We don't want our own guy to shoot us.
I'll try and get there.
That's all I can say. That's all I have to say. I'm gonna massively run you in here. And maybe he's gonna try shooting at you.
Repositioning.
We need you closer. We need your help. And you're hurt. Problem is, I can't get you to shoot through that window. I can get you through the window, but not with enough ability to shoot. So let's bring you all the way over to this side to try and keep you away from Mr. Mind Control over here. And then maybe we can start dealing with the priest coming up. Unless he mind controls another one of us, but we're playing with his will, where that's going to be harder for him to do. He's going to try the pistol. And he's definitely not proficient with the pistol. We finally... Now we got... you can't run far enough to shoot, right? Okay, that's good. We're going to get you back. I think we're finally getting to a point where we're going to be able to kill him. We are going to be able to kill him. What kind of will do you have? 6. It's enough for a quick game, and you have a shot right here. This is the first bit of hurt we're giving the priest.
All I need is a clear shot.
Take out the screaming head. Thank you. Now you can't get an angle on him, can you? Doggone it. Well,
What was that?
can't get an angle on him, can you? Doggone it. What we can do, I take that back. We can get an angle on him. Right here.
Sprinting to position.
Bash away. There we go. There we go, and we learned the surprise on Legend for this mission, and that is the mind-controlling, the psychic screaming priest. He made that a little more interesting than we're used to, but we survived. Not uninjured, though. Not uninjured. So we're going to maybe lick our wounds, because I think our stamina is probably low enough where we need to take a little trip to the base.
I had always assumed the Phoenix Project would return one day, even after Symes disappeared. It seems to be the defining pattern of your history. Fall, then rise again. I wonder if this points to an underlying weakness or an underlying strength. I suppose time will have to tell. Time and the choices you make. After all, you are not necessarily defined by what has come before. You can be whatever your will allows you to be. That is the essence of the human experience.
All right, what happened to those soldiers was disturbing.
That is why I did not intervene. We could have stopped those soldiers ourselves easily enough. But I needed you to see, to understand that far more is at stake here than just our ecosystem or our genetic purity. We are being robbed of what makes us human, our will. I fear neither the utopians at Sanhedrin nor those Anu fanatics really understand that. If you can recognize the real nature of the threat, perhaps we can work together on stopping it.
Thank you, Tobias. Or as we've learned to call him in our other playthroughs, thank you, Daddy. All right, let's replenish. And let's see how we're sitting. We're a little light on tech. That's for dang sure. We're going to head back to base. One thing I want to take a look at in our bases, as a matter of fact, is get over to PHB1. In fact, I got to start renaming our bases. I want to see what it costs for living quarters. Well, since it's only 10 tech, thank goodness, I'm going to start building our living quarters so we can start thinking about expanding our soldier base beyond 8. And we're going to fly back here to our base because our stamina needs some recovery. So we just got to get back here and get that taken care of. Let's see, we got some new research. Before we stop, we can reverse engineer. I tend to not reverse engineer a whole heck of a lot because we have enough that we need to research already without that. And no, I did not. I failed. I failed us. We did not get the proper research moved up that I wanted to work on next. Let's see, I want supplies. That's a possible one. Chiron Autopsy gets us some tech, but it's 3 days, so I don't want to spend the time there yet. These get us new tech by doing these. Pandoran Evolution is 6 days, though. I usually try to get another... This is a little more challenging to the old thought process here. Let's get some food, so in case that's a quicker research than anything, so maybe we can see about trading for some of the stuff we need with the food that we have. So that's going to be our next tech. A little trickier thinking with the research and the lack of supplies compared to the other missions. It didn't matter. You could make more mistakes, let's put it that way, on some lower levels, or be less efficient and have it not cost you. We're going to fly back here. And then what I'm going to do at this point is we're going to stop it. What I'll do is start the mission next time. We'll decide if we want to go against one of these. Wow, there's 3 potential aircraft in our lines here, and we'll see if maybe we want to go against one of them and try to take on one of them. I don't know. I do kind of need an aircraft. We have a quick story mission out here. I may, while we're healing... Oh, we also have this one. Maybe that's the first one we'll try, is we'll do the first Chaos Syndicate mission next time once we heal up. I may send, while we're healing, one quick flight over to an exploration to try and get some more supplies that way. But we may do the Chaos Syndicate next time. So come back, see if I change my mind. I'm prone to, but I hope you enjoyed today's. We squeezed in a little twofer. I like doing that every now and then. Usually it's just 1 mission per episode, but we were able to squeeze in 2. Makes them a little long, or it risks making the missions a little longer than I prefer, but every now and then we just make it happen. So this is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.